why you don't have a man, but you already know me. I think it's an Aries thing because you know I do what I want to.
Tina says she cutting her hair next week. How you cutting it? And does Tyrone agree with it, or what's up?
Are you going out on the limb? What you gonna do?
Bacon said, "Got it. Well, no, it's my hair." Michelle said, "If he,"
I think, like you said, the older you get,
she said, "If he cheat, get him back and cut it off." Stacy
a
said,
good
"But
one.
if I can't see the light, okay."
You need to turn it up.
I had to. Oh. How do I get back? Oh, I got it. Stacy said, "But if the man breaks up with you because he didn't like how your looks changed, he doesn't like you for you." I mean, I don't think a man would. I don't think. He might, because some men break up with women when they get big, even after they have babies.
I don't agree with that statement though. Men, like I said, men are very visual. We are emotional. Men are visual. So it's not like necessarily like they want the person that they got married to, but if they don't like the person that
her husband don't care.
If they don't like the person that you're developing into,
Vegas said you're not old enough to compromise yet. Okay, you about to be, and coming up. So yeah, you got to work with your man. Your man named Tyrone too. We got a couple of people that got Tyrone's in here. And Michelle said birthday compromise. If he don't like a little boy cut, he may go find someone with a ponytail. Now, I would never think that. I would never think, oh, if I don't do this, he gonna go get it whatever from somebody else. Because he gonna do that regardless of your haircut or your size. If that's what he wants to do.
That's not necessarily true.
I don't
Again, going back to the weight loss thing. If I married a big bitch and now you 105, I'm not attracted to you anymore. I didn't ever want to go out in the street, but who I'm looking at every day is not who I want to be with. I'm not attracted to what's in front of me.
I feel like if your hair got cut, that's not going to make somebody go cheat on you.
If your hair was cut, yeah. You don't know how attracted some men are to hair and nails and feet and whatever.
Men, y'all answer it.
I don't think so. I think you can drive a man if you change something that, again, they're visual. So if you change something that drastic about yourself, I can see the man stepping out for what you used to look like.
Okay, so if your man got whatever the opposite of what you liked, how would you take it?
If my man got it?
Yeah, like if he, like me, I don't like dreads. I would not talk to nobody. I would not talk to nobody I would leave you if you had hair. So yeah, you got a point, Tom. You got a point, Stacey.
If
you don't have a fresh low cut Caesar or a fresh shape up at all times, beard and hair, I am not doing it.
Well, again, I'm gonna go with the
Petty Murphy.
I'm gonna go with the weight. If I met you at a particular size and now you on my 600-pound life, bitch, I might not.
Are you gonna try to work with them at first though?
Yeah, of course. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try to work out with you, meal prep, do whatever.
Say she prefer the Rasta look, but if he cut it, she's still his wife. She'll adjust to it. Michelle said, so Tina, no Jay-Z locks. No, Jay-Z. Michelle, anybody know I used to love Jay-Z. I don't even look his way anymore. Not even halfway. No, his hair looks hideous to me.
I feel like I'm the only person on the planet that like, other than Beyonce, that like Jay-Z's hair. I like his hair.
Raphael said, true tone. Sue said, why do you have to read like a 6-year-old? First of all, my eyes. First of all,
she can't see. She said it in the beginning.
First of all,
don't get my. I got this, bitch.
Thank you.
First of all, don't get my best friend too much. She had already made the announcement at the beginning that she couldn't see because she's a particular age.
That's A. B. Tone has given me drinks, and this print is small. You are my child, but you will get blocked and banned. What's up?
Period. And anyway, you know who I'm riding with, Susan. You my bestie too, but.
Anywho, let's move along. So yeah, people would consult. So what was the consensus?
You would consult, but you gonna do what you want is what I've heard.
At the end of the day.
Yeah. But if y'all couldn't figure it out, other than weight loss or gain, I'm cool with whatever.
Sue said she was begged to be here. I begged her to be here.
Okay, you're here, but don't show out. Don't give her too much.
She said she was playing her game and minding her business, and I begged her to come on.
Get the fuck off that goddamn game. That's why I know it was a bad idea for you to buy that bullshit. Don't bring that shit on vacation.
The next question. I don't believe in cutting back expenses. I believe in making more money. Do you agree with that or do you disagree? And we're going to segue into our very next question that piggybacks off of that.
I agree. I said that to myself when I was 14, 15 years old. I said, I'm not a saver. I need to make more money, as much money as I need to make, so I can do what I want to do and save money, or the money will never get saved.
Sue says she agree with that.
I am,
I can't
100% agree with that.
Bacon says she agrees. Stacy said both of them. I mean, I guess I'm on the fence.
Why?
Priscilla says she agreed because I feel like with my next question, I feel like I'm not saying you shouldn't make the money you want or strive for the money you want to make, but I feel like the more money we make, the more problems and the more
money we spend,
the more we want, and we have just become a people of like excess. Like we go overboard
for
now.
sure.
And so trust me, y'all know I hustle in my sleep. I love money, but at the same token, I just feel like we have become a people where we just love stuff so much.
You think that's a United States trait?
I don't think it's United States, but anybody of, what are we, Western? Anybody of the Western culture.
They say
if you're from Canada, if you're from any place like that that's very, westernized, then yes. But if you're from another culture, you're still very a minimalist.
Yeah, that's what they say. They say we are a country of excess. But you said it's the whole Western Hemisphere that's of excess.
Stacy said, chill until you make more money. Tracy said, shit, if you can, yes, do what works best for you. Keisha said, and I need you to follow suit. And excess is just so much to buy. It is just so much to buy. And our culture is addicted to the grind, and you're supposed to work smarter, not harder. That's my motto, Tracy.
You always supposed to work smarter, not harder, and our culture has.
If I gotta stay woke at work, I'm quitting.
But you know what's fucked up? Our culture has also made us feel bad for not doing the most. Most careers that you like, real careers, stockbrokers and lawyers and all that. If you don't put in 60, 80 hours a week, not every 2 weeks, but a week, you ain't shit. Our culture has taught us that if you're not running a rat race 24/7, that you ain't shit. So it ain't even necessarily money. It's more time and more where you're placing your energy and all that shit. They made us feel bad about it, so that's what we do.
So our next question, which is,
then you buy more shit to make you happy.
It's intertwined with that. It is, name one minimalist lifestyle practice you're willing to adopt/adapt to. A minimalist lifestyle is intentionally living with fewer possessions, focusing only on the ones you need, living with less. And I feel like we need to really go toward this way because, for one, everything is overly priced, overly inflated, from where you live to just your day-to-day activity. And where do y'all think that's taking us as the future comes and our age? We getting older, like, you know what I'm saying? We need to be minimal. We need to minimize things. So I feel like just one practice. What can you do?
Well,
just one thing
I started I started a minimal practice 4 years ago when I left my job. And when I was working, when I managed the neurology clinic, I could do whatever the fuck I want. I made a good living. I could do whatever I want. I could take whatever trips I wanted. I had change left drinking in my jeans after the mortgage paid. I did okay. I wasn't rich, but I did okay. When I left my job and decided to be an entrepreneur, that drastically changed my...
Her name is Natrip Sense.
No, but that drastically changed. Okay, where I used to just, okay, I get paid Thursday, bitch, I'm going to pay for my whole trip. Now, that shit got to be budgeted out. And I'm going to give you a little bit the fuck on it until we get there, bitch. I'm going to have my shit. I'm going to do whatever I want, excursions, all that shit. Whatever we decide to do, I'm going to have my money to go. But how it's planned out now is way different. Me choosing to go to certain parties. If $150 party in town was nothing to me. Yeah, all right, let's get tickets. Now I got to know whether it's going to be worth my money. I give a fuck now. Because I'm going to be pissed off if I'm coming there, y'all party on some bullshit, and I done gave y'all $150 that I could have did something else with, because now $150 is not disposable income to me anymore.
$150 is a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money to me now.
Yeah.
When I had a job, it wasn't. It was like, all right, bitch, I bought tickets to shit. $80, $90, $100 and didn't go to shit when I had a job. Bitch, I wish I would now. I need to know for sure if I'm going before I spend $40. So that's one thing. I really watch my spending. Now, at the end of the day, I'm not put on this earth to be miserable. The amount of shit that I do a day, the shit I gotta deal with, I'm in the heat. It's just a whole bunch of shit I gotta deal with. I'm gonna live my life still. So, bitch, I'm gonna take that trip. I could drop dead tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I don't want any regrets, so I'm gonna make a way to do the things that I want to do. But there is a lot of shit that I can't do anymore that I used to be able to do with no problem.
So today
I've watched my pennies.
Okay.
Everything is not a necessity anymore. I had to buy the
Lim,
new
why
whatever.
you announce yourself?
Hey, Lim.
Lim just said, I'm here.
We
ain't take roll.
I had to buy these shoes, or I had to get that bag. Now, bitch, if I don't really need it at this moment.
You will ask me, like, should I do this or should I do that?
Bitch, I sent her a $900 pair of Dolces. She was like, bitch, don't buy those. Don't buy those. I was going to Afterpay them, girl.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little Afterpay.
So, the question is, the first question was, the questions are kind of like, intertwined in a way. I can't remember.
They are. They go hand in hand.
Okay, so the first question was, I don't believe in cutting back expenses. I believe in making more money. That's how I get by now. So, when the average person or mom or whoever, they may have to go spend $400 a week. I know, like, I think my sister spends like $600 every Sunday at the grocery store.
A week?
For her family, yes.
Molly do
and she cooks, they don't eat out like that and stuff of that nature. But me, I try to spend zero. Now, when I do my struggle meals, of course, y'all like to tussle and say it's not a struggle meal, but it really is. I bought it on a budget, and since I live alone, I just always... Maybe I'll cook like once every week or every 2 weeks now, because again, I'll go on a date or I'll go eat at work. I'm at work a lot, and I work in a residential setting, so we get food catered at my job every single day except for Sundays. So I'll eat that or remix that, or I'll cook there, all for their food. Because I was
about to say, who got the food?
I do the grocery order. So yeah, so that's one thing I'll say, food. But at the same token, I will like wild out at a restaurant. So that's kind of like on balance a little bit. So I'll say that's one I'm willing to change.
Even with
my restaurants.
Even with the restaurant splurging, you don't do that all the time. Like when we go to restaurants and stuff, you just get what you want to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Gonna get what I want.
But sometimes you want to try a little of this. You might want to get a cocktail when you really showing the fuck out, just to take pictures with. You'll do stuff like that.
Take a picture with one of y'all.
True. You do stuff like that, but you don't really even wild out when you go to dinner.
Yeah, but everything is so expensive now. Just going to dinner.
That's true.
Even if I'm not eating that day, but I go with y'all, just my portion of the gratuity and service fee is $100.
Yeah.
So I might as well order. What the hell? I'm paying just to sit here. I'm paying $100.
Bitch, this
is how all this stuff is now.
We went for Sue's birthday. I bought a burger and a drink, and I paid $78 for the burger and the fucking drink.
Okay, so answering the questions. Candace said, I'm trying to stop shopping as much. My focus has changed dramatically.
Okay.
Lem said, I just want some slides. Stacy said, Tone, when I was focusing on entrepreneurship, I was definitely on the same thing. You learn your freedom is more important than things.
Yeah.
Lem said,
I was drowning in that job, Stacy.
Go hard or go home. So Lem said, go hard or go home. He ain't stopping nothing. Tracy said, oh, right now, eating out. Raphael said, great question. Lem said, arts. I don't know what that say.
Art.
She's arch Christians. What does that say? Bacon said, Tone, that's a word, but I'm trying to do better. Every 90 days, I'm on a spending fast. I spend too much money on everything.
I love that.
Raphael said, LOL at taking pictures.
Yeah, that bitch stupid.
Raphael, my TikTok gotta look cute.
She'll definitely order a drink with smoke coming out of it. Shit, don't take a sip of it.
I'm not finna make a half-ass TikTok on a restaurant, so I have to do it up. That's just how it is. So anyway, decreasing my restaurants would be a thing if I had to.
How will your TikTok survive, Javon?
I do other TikTok. My struggle meals will carry me. My struggle meals walk so other TikToks can run.
Oh,
so
okay.
I can do a struggle meal and I still get my, my
Baby,
TikTok footage and all
listen,
that.
I got you.
So that would be one thing, and I feel like shopping, I will never stop.
No.
I do like to strategically shop. I do like to do little challenges. Y'all know that I went to Miami with no clothes, and I got all of my clothes from Five Below.
She did.
And I spent $64, and I got 4 outfits, shoes, fanny pack, visors, all of that.
I was about to say.
And I looked cute
you had
every
accessories.
day.
You had headbands.
Yes. I look cute every day, so I'm always up for like a cute little challenge as far as that. If it's something I really want, I don't care how much it costs. If it's a $900, $1,000 fanny pack, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
But at the same token, I'm also on the other side where, hey, I'm in Five Below getting me a set and some slides.
But even
you gotta have balance.
Even when you spend that much money, you consider it. You really think about it. You really, you look around. You really research it. You've never been just somebody that, I just seen this, I'ma buy it. It's some thought behind it too, and you prepare yourself to spend that much money. So it's still a conscious decision. You know what I'm saying? It's still not frivolous.
Okay, Michelle said eating out, you cook your butt off, Tina. Yeah, but since I'm here by myself, food will go bad if I buy groceries.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A day buyer.
Yeah, I'm rarely here. And so if I buy groceries, they'll go bad. So I just eat off of people. If you cooking that day, hey, let me get a plate or two. I could make that work.
You can finesse that.
I eat off people now. Okay, Bacon said, but I've cut back on parties a lot, but then I'll get every color shoe to go nowhere. And
Bacon.
That's another thing. We spend with our eyes.
Clothes for nothing.
Yeah, and then you be like, I ain't even going nowhere, but when it's time to go, you got stuff to wear, but then you still buy more then. Chriselle said, I guess I can slow down on getting my lashes done and wear strips more often. Okay, Chriselle, that's baby steps.
Okay.
That's baby steps. I'll take that.
They ain't baby steps. Lashes cost.
Yeah.
To get them individual lashes, isn't it like $2 something?
I don't know.
And those strips are like $12? Lashes
I
said
aren't
I was
my
gonna
thing.
get some. They're not my thing either, but I said I wanted to get some.
Stacy said, listen, if you're fly, the thrift store will have what you need and they'll have you right.
Stacy, if you can dress, you can dress anywhere.
I am an empty nester, Michelle. Debbie does not live with me. Even though he's not of a particular age yet. He's still a baby, but he don't live with me. So yes, I am an empty nester and I love
that
it.
man is 15.
He's 14.
He'll be, it's 2023. He's
okay, but yes, I live alone and I love it. I would never go back to living with people, kids including my kids.
Listen, I don't blame you, Suge.
How much, Raphael? What that mean?
How much what?
I don't know. Raphael said how much Raphael said how much are lashes? I don't know.
That's what I was saying.
How much is that?
The individual lashes are expensive. Those strips be like $10, $15. Maybe $6 or $7.
What's one thing you feel like you can't be cheap about? Like, hey, I could wear my Five and Below slides, but I can't wear this. Or I can eat here, but I refuse to do that. What's your one non-negotiable that you don't care how much it costs, you're going to spend that bag on? You refuse to be cheap on that.
I have two. One is fabric.
Stacy say shoes? You say shoes, Stacy?
That's a good one. One is fabric, and two is where I stay on vacation.
Lodging in line of
yes, lodging. On vacation, I got to stay better than where I stay at when I'm home. Like for me, that's the whole point of a vacation. For you to live better than you live in your normal life. Or what the fuck is the point of you going?
Okay, Candace said, I can't be cheap about dining experiences. Won't be cheap with that. Bacon said vacation, period.
Yes.
Stacey said, yes, not worth it messing up your feet with some bad shoes. That's why I wear slides every day. Tina said business class flights is a must.
I know that's right, Tina.
And Michelle said eyeglasses and lodging. I am a hotel snob. Yes, Tone.
Yeah.
Stacey said, and listen, hotels Hell the fuck no.
I don't. I'm never going to stay anywhere with the M. Not a motel. I can't do that. I'm not trying to go. I'm not going below 3 stars. I'm not going below 4 stars in a vacation.
I feel vacation is one of my non-negotiables.
Yeah.
I don't care where it is. I don't care if my kids are going, who I got to pay for. We're going to do it up every time.
Yeah.
And I also feel like my hair, like, and trust me, the girls.
Yeah, your hair for sure.
The girls have, and y'all know, well, everybody don't know, but whoever knows that I used to do hair. I did a lot of people's hair. I still do Tone's hair to this day when she gets her braids. So I always had my hair done because I could do it myself. Now that I've gotten of a particular age and I don't just have it in me to do my own hair anymore, so I get my hair done a lot, which is expensive. These bitches literally make prices up. Like,
they do.
The prices have really, really significantly changed over the years. And this is just me personally, so don't get mad. I refuse to wear a wig. I will never wear a wig in life.
Listen, wigs ain't for everybody.
I will never wear a wig.
Them motherfuckers ain't for the weak.
So my hair is, I gotta, hey, I might get it done every 2 weeks. It might be $250, $300, but that's just my little thing. And then I wear my Five Below slides and still look cute. So it balances out.
Yeah, I agree.
That's that. Stacy said Candace and I went to one bad hotel as kids, and that was when I knew I would never have that experience again.
Child, it's nowhere in hell.
Keisha Bacon said I am a hotel snob and have turned Ty into a vacation snob. That's cute.
Baby, I need amenities.
She turned her fiance into a vacation snob. Candace said,
I need amenities.
Was this when we went to visit Pat Down? Candace, that's your sister or cousin?
No, that's one of her bestest friends.
Oh, okay. Hi, Stacy.
That's the one I asked about when we came to Candace thing.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, where's Stacy?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. Candace said it was at the time we went to visit Pat Down, North Carolina, because that was bad.
Okay, what part of North Carolina, Candace? Because Candlewood Suites is the best shit they got down there.
Tracy said it's a lot of things I won't be cheap about. Yes, lodging. I like hotels, not motels as well.
And I don't care about restaurants. When we go out of town, they pick the restaurants. They pick all that shit. I don't care about any of that.
I'm an itinerary fanatic.
Very much so.
So
I don't care about shit. I don't care about the flight. None of that. I care where we stay. That's it.
Like, I love vacations a lot, and I'm a huge itinerary fanatic, so I get everything together before we go. From the wardrobe, the themes. Y'all know that TikTok sound where the lady be like, hey, a black girl gonna do a color coordinated,
period,
whatever. So I always, everybody know what we doing before we go, and then I do the whole itinerary, except for the drug portion.
I take care of that.
Yeah, they do their own thing when it comes to.
Oh wait, I gotta call the motherfucker about next week.
They make us pull over. We be in cuts and all that, trying to get they dope.
Okay.
But
we meet a lot of friends that way.
But I like that. So I like for people to be prepared. I don't like to leave anybody out. Whenever you're doing something, like, you let people know in advance. Everybody's money is different. Hey, just because I might not have no kids going with me, you might have 4 kids. Hey, I want everybody to have the same experience, so I let everybody know everything well in advance. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that funny type of business or that funny stuff. Last trip, when we went to Jamaica for you and Sue's birthday, but on my birthday we went and it was 16 of us. And they was information. Yes, it was 16 of us on my birthday trip.
Photo, yes.
And we did a dance routine. Well, I do all of that. We did a TikTok dance routine. We had rehearsal times and all of that. And then we had our color coordinator.
She took over the whole back of them people boat.
I love stuff like that.
We wasn't supposed to be back behind that shield. That bitch had us back there for hers.
Before there was a TikTok or any of that, I already did stuff like this before it was the social media. I always loved cheesy.
We have the photos
I'm cheesy.
To prove it.
I love cheesiness. I love being cheesy. So everybody know, I like to get that together. So vacations, we is not going to ever settle for less on vacations.
No. And we definitely not going to be in a motel. She don't play that either.
I got that from Judge Mathis Raphael. Dope. Okay.
That bitch said something about me hitting my J earlier. Talking about, you got to do your dope on. Don't call it that, bitch.
Okay. Stacy said some wigs will have you looking like you are in the witness protection program.
Like shit. They're giving very much Madea or Tyler Perry. But if you do the wig right, I had to get into wigs because I can't do no hair. And, braids started pulling my hair out. So I had to get into wigs. It's not for the weak, ladies and gentlemen. You need to know what the fuck you're doing. You need to at least know the basics, but because you're.
Every time I see one,
it's gonna give Party City if you don't at least know a little bit.
I will say I see some people pulling them off really nice.
I do too.
I just can't bring myself to do it. Okay, here's another question. Women down talking their man, period. Like just talking to their man like shit, but especially in public. Like, how do you feel about that?
Okay, so full disclosure, when I was in my 20s, my mouth was off the chain. I did not understand the fact that a man needs to be respected. It was basically, he was treated like everybody else in the street. You get me wrong, you gonna get cussed out just like the rest of them. So I had to learn as the time goes on that that's not acceptable. You can't talk to your man like that. You can't disrespect him, have him looking crazy out in the street and shit. First of all, it's a worse reflection on you than it is on him that he's even dating somebody that would even treat him like that. So I learned in like my early 30s. You can't keep talking to motherfuckers like that. You gotta respect this nigga a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I now I cringe when I see a dude, a girl going off or hitting on a man and all that. That shit, nah. No. Anything that's going on should be going on between the two of you. So, you know, the dude down the street at the mall or down the hall about 2 stores down shouldn't know what y'all arguing about 2 stores up. It shouldn't be any of that. It shouldn't be any embarrassment. Even when you're behind closed doors, he still deserves a moniker of respect just like you do.
Okay, Bacon said, and I don't mind traveling alone. I don't count nobody coins. I'll meet you there. LOL. All right, Bacon.
Meet me there or beat me there, baby.
Because you be waiting for somebody to go, and guess what? They not going, or hey, y'all don't like the same things. Y'all not compatible in that type of realm.
Or when it's time to pay and they stop answering the phone. Ain't nobody got time for that fuck shit.
And you want to stay at this hotel, but your money can't go to that
hotel. I'm going to book my accommodations. If you'd like to come, here you go.
Okay, Raphael said, oh, my Tone. I guess because you used to cuss a man out in your 20s.
I did.
Tracy said, no, do not down talk. Argue at home. Watch your mouth. Tina said, my husband isn't the type of man that people just be talking any type of way to, and that includes me.
Tina, that's how I learned. I ran into the one man that was not going for that shit.
And Christelle said, trifling. I don't even like when the drive-thru workers talk to him crazy. Christelle don't play that shit about Lee.
Don't
this
fuck
is
with
so
her
funny
man.
Because I know Lee since he was like a 5-year-old little boy.
Okay, and he's not anymore.
And
don't
he's
fuck
a
with her
grown
man.
And Christelle be on here riding for her man.
Right. Don't do him.
Every week in the comments, she is riding for her man.
And I love it.
That
Because we don't
so
have a lot of black men who their woman ride for them.
Sash used to be
I love it.
Vaseline on and you know.
Oh, Lee was the most greased up child I ever met.
Okay, Stacey said if you're okay making your man look like a bitch.
That's what I'm saying, Stacey.
You are wild.
Stacey, that's what I'm saying. It makes me look more crazy than him. Like,
Bacon has a full disclosure.
What?
She says she's a work in progress and she's getting better. So
okay, so you still talking to your man crazy, baby?
And I think that if you have done that, like Tone said, she has done it in the past. It is something that you have to recognize that, hey, I got to stop this. I'm wrong. You know, it's a time and a place. This, whatever, however.
You have to realize it's a problem, too.
Yeah.
And I think it's more of women that are assertive, women that are used to running shit.
That's me.
I really feel like, and you had to learn.
Yeah, I mean,
that bitch tame now, y'all.
I've always been very bossy to my men. I was married for years. I always was the boss and the aggressor.
Right.
It's just that's just my personality, and I could not help it.
But are you now?
But I never tried to do like a public scene or.
No,
I feel like some women do that on purpose.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially when they feel like their man is weaker for whatever reason. It could be financial, it could be mentally, it could be emotionally.
I feel like women that do
intellectually, you know, or anything. When you feel your man is weaker, then you tend to do that. But now, no, of course I don't do that.
Because he don't play that shit.
It's not that he doesn't play that. Like he don't
play that shit. And let me tell you why.
No,
he don't play that shit as in he's already, set boundaries. It's not that he's dominating or anything to her.
Not at all.
He's very set boundaries. Okay, well, let's talk about this instead of doing this, which made her get into formation. You don't have to meet somebody with aggression. He didn't meet you with aggression. He met you with,
And
this is what we're going to do. Do you agree? Let's talk about how we're going to compromise. What do you have a problem with?
And I also feel that when a man comes with a certain presence and a certain aura and a certain, like nothing.
You could change for the right person in a day. Your whole shit changing with one conversation. So I feel like when the right person comes along, that's what you meant to do.
Yeah. So that's about it. That's all we have for tonight. But there were a couple of things in the news I did want to discuss.
All right.
One was the little boy the 6-year-old little boy that took the gun to school and shot his teacher.
Yeah.
His mom pled guilty to child neglect.
As she should have.
What do you guys think about that?
How the fuck your 6-year-old get a gun and take it to school?
Wait. Listen to this shit. Listen to this shit.
What?
Ryan said, I like for women to talk shit to me, but don't go overboard. Treat me mean and make me like it. You're sick, Ryan.
No, you're not. Okay, stop. Okay, Ryan.
He said you're a bully.
No, I'm not a bully. My niggas like a little of that too. I'm gonna give you a little pushback, but disrespect.
I'm gonna do it still too.
Yeah, you do.
Still.
But disrespect is something different. Talking shit to you and being disrespectful to you is two different things. Or me trying to
talking you and
or humiliating you.
Yeah.
That's all different than you like a little spicy bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm spicy than a motherfucker, Ryan. But I ain't gonna disrespect my nigga.
Yeah, I'm always gonna stay true to myself. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Ryan, it sounds like you like to get choked out and
ain't nothing wrong with
snatched
that,
up and all of that.
You want to get snatched up, nigga? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Anywho, so yeah.
I feel like the little boy, the woman should be charged. She should have pled guilty. There's no way your 6-year-old should have gone with a gun and you didn't know that he had a gun in his possession. Mm-hmm. You supposed to check book bags to make sure he got his homework and his lunch and all that bullshit. How you ain't see the gun in there?
And
so you wasn't on your job, mama.
And he has said something. If anybody in the comments can say what he said, like they were from Richmond, so they was kind of like, I guess, country a little bit. Mm-hmm. And he said something like, he ain't say like, I'm about to shoot this bitch, but it was something.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was something, but it was country. But it's something that was like. Can somebody tell me what he said, the little boy?
Bitch.
Like, I can't remember.
What was his beef with her?
I don't know, but when he said what he said, then you'll know, like.
What the beef was.
Yeah, and
yeah, that
and
bitch,
then,
that,
but.
Mama need to go to jail.
But I think that needs to happen more often now.
Because people being held responsible for their kids?
People being held responsible for certain things that their kids are doing now. Oh, that's what he just said. That's what Sue said.
What?
He said, I just shot that bitch dead.
Hello?
That's what he said.
Did she die? She didn't die.
No. Stacey said the fact that he knew where her gun was is crazy. And
his intent
he
was
said some
clear.
hateful shit to the household. So the household wasn't right. So that household wasn't right. Yeah, Stacey, that's what he said.
And his intent was clear. Dead. That shit is crazy.
He said, I just shot that bitch dead. Ain't that country?
Yeah.
I just shot that bitch dead.
Ain't nobody, he ain't got to go to juvenile hall or nothing.
I mean, he's 6.
I don't give a fuck.
I mean, 6 and, I mean, maybe if he was 8 or 9.
Well, no, because I did keep reading shit about the juvenile homes being under investigation for sexual assault and all that. So no, not a 6-year-old, but John fuck him up or something.
Okay,
I'm sure the teacher got a daughter or son. Let them whoop his ass.
Stacey said, he said, yeah, and I shot that bitch dead. I got my mama's gun.
Oh my God.
And his mother was relatively young. I saw her today. She looked early 20s.
The teacher should be allowed to pick any of her family members, her little nephew, her cousin, her son, whoever, to fuck his little ass up. And that should be the punishment. Along with his mother going to jail. Because bitch, you should have known he had a gun. What's up, Cherie? Cherie, you missed the show.
That's Cherie Rita.
Oh my God. She's a celebrity around here.
Rita had some real juicy smoke going on.
Listen.
I ain't even tell Tone, Rita. This was like 2 weeks ago. Rita had some real juicy
She gonna tell me off camera, Rita.
Rita had some real juicy smoke going on. She put Rita gonna bust your ass out.
And post her receipts.
So she posted receipts and bust them out. Bust the dude out. It was really juicy.
Lord, Rita,
I love your father.
I love your antics, Rita. I can't
Rita always tell you when she write it, I don't give a fuck who see it, who say whatever, show it to him, whatever.
It doesn't matter. Okay, what about
I shot the bitch dead.
this? What? Okay, Tina.
I'm sorry.
You know what you make them sound like? It's a stick-up. You making them sound like him.
It's a sticker.
Okay, so the Just Hilarious and T.S. Madison thing wrapped up this week too.
Mm-hmm.
And T.S. Madison has come out saying that she's no longer going to refer as women to as cisgender women. She had no idea. Yeah, this is a follow up to that. She had no idea that cisgender women don't want to be called that. We are women. We want to be called women, and that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So that
don't call me cis nothing. I need your phony.
I'm with you.
Don't call me cis either.
I'm a woman. We don't need a title.
Don't call me SIS or CI.
We have a God-given title. We don't need to have any other shit list.
Anything else that?
But yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys.
I was gonna say, do anybody else want to discuss anything that they've seen?
Girl, no, we finally getting early.
I don't know where to be till 11.
Bitch, I got somewhere to be. I got a man that I want to lay up with a little bit.
All right, we gotta go.
So if you guys missed any part of our show, make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel, Talks with Tone and Teena. Make sure that you're liking our page, Talks with Tone and Teena, on Facebook and IG. And we will see you guys in 2 weeks. Wait. Next in 2 weeks, we're not going to be here Monday. We're going to do the show on the Friday the 25th. Put it in your calendars. We're going to do the show on the 25th.
And we'll let you know in advance. But
we will. So anyway, y'all, make sure you tune in on the 25th. Don't come in on Monday. Follow instructions. On the 25th, we will be at another location and we will be live. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Have a good night.